So hey guys, welcome to another update from myself. My name's Glenn, this is my channel Glen. Thanks for joining. If you like these videos, please give it a thumbs up, it really helps spread the word on YouTube. Also click the subscribe button, there's a little button down here somewhere, click that. If you're new to this channel and you want to see more content from me, I hope that it's been recording while I've been talking to you guys. No, it hasn't, so I'll just say it again, sorry, this is my channel Glen, my name's Glenn. Please click the thumbs up button and also click subscribe if you're new to the channel. The subscribers are actually going up on the channel, so I would love to get to 1200 probably within the next couple of weeks, hopefully, fingers crossed. So if you're new to this channel, please click the subscribe button. So this is going to be a quick video, hence why I haven't included the Discord chat like I have done in my previous videos, because I really wanted to just say what I wanted to say, and I need to really wrap this up because I need to be gone within the next 40 minutes at least. But yeah, I purchased two Z9 minis yesterday. As you guys may know, I've already purchased with a business partner a big Z9, which is ordered, and I'm waiting for it to obviously be delivered. And me and that business partner, we were talking at the time, and I said to him, yeah, I think today's a good time to buy that machine because the price of Bitcoin was around 8,300, something like that. I don't know if I can get it up on this chart. This is in, if I look at it in US dollar terms, and we'll go to, let's go to the 6-hour chart. Yeah, so it was around $8,400. Now, we bought that machine. I said to him at the time, I think today's a really good time. I think we're either going to dip or we're going to sort of stagnate for a little while. And I don't know why I offered that advice, but I didn't listen to it myself. I actually thought, you know what, I'm going to wait. I'm going to try and get some Bitmain coupons. I'm going to wait for Bitcoin to go up slightly more. I was also at the time thinking about a big Z9 rather than the minis, so I didn't really like the idea of paying the 50% deposit. So I thought I'd wait until I've got all the money together and I'll purchase it in one hit rather than paying 50% now and 50% later. That was my choice. And since then, Bitcoin has pretty much dropped to £1,000, or $1,000 if you like. So in the end, my friend came round yesterday, Dan, and he was saying to me, Glenn, have you ordered these machines yet? I think we should get 4 Z9 minis rather than one big one. And I said to him, no, I haven't got the money to buy the big one outright yet, so probably will in the next week or two. And he said, no, just order them, just get it done, just get it done. So I said to him, yeah, but I've got a feeling Bitcoin's at a low at the minute. I think it'll probably go back up. But obviously we talked about it seriously, you know, it weren't just as brief as what I'm telling you. But obviously he was saying, yeah, but Glenn, you're always saying Bitcoin's going up. Because in my mind it's going to shoot up at some point. So I've been saying that for quite a while. So, you know, he said, like, you know, at some point you've got to buy it. And as you guys may know, again, if you're watching my videos from the other day, the vouchers that I had with Bitmain actually expired at 12 o'clock Hong Kong time, not UK time. So it was about like midday for us. And at the time that I was going to buy it with the $100 coupons, when obviously I'm looking to buy 4 machines. So 4 machines, $100 each, that's $400. So all of a sudden I've lost all of that. So then I started looking on eBay, and this is something you need to be really cautious of. This guy was advertising Bitmain coupons, and then he messaged. I said, "Oh, how much is it for the $400 coupon that he had?" And he said, "Oh, I'll do it for $500, but I want it in Bitcoin." And as soon as he said that, it sent a red flag. I was like, well, okay, I could sort of understand this because someone who's involved in Bitmain coupons, obviously they're into mining, which means they prefer probably cryptocurrency. So that sort of made sense to me, but it was a red flag. Why would you sell something on eBay expecting to receive Bitcoin? So anyway, I didn't send him any money in the end, but I got an email from eBay saying, this person's account has been hacked, please don't contact him anymore. So I'm glad obviously I didn't do that. But anyway, my coupons all ran out. And it seems like all the ones on eBay, yeah, again, you have to be careful because they all expired the 31st of July. So as it stands, I can't seem to find any coupons that are valid for August. They all seem to run out 31st. So I don't know if that means Bitmain are not doing any more, or they haven't sent a batch out to people. I don't know. So what that means is, obviously, my friend came round and he said, well, you know, you've lost those coupons now. What are you going to do? You can't just sit around and wait. And I said, yeah, but I don't know. In the end, obviously, he talked to me round, and I actually bought 2 of the machines, but I bought it when Bitcoin was at, in US dollar terms, I think, well, let's have a look. It was yesterday around about 7.75, 7.6. So obviously that's about $1,000 less than it was the week before. So I really felt like, oh, I should have bought it when I told my business partner. I should have bought it at the same time I offered the same advice. So I feel like I've made a bit of a mistake. Now, the amount of Bitcoin that I had to send over to Bitmain obviously was more than it would have been the week before. So I've lost out on more Bitcoin. So I don't know, I just sort of felt a bit negative about it. Russell says, hi there, Glenn. Hi, Russell. Thanks for joining. This is only going to be a quick video. So yeah, I'm sort of a little bit downbeat about it. I just felt like I've had a bit of bad luck, I suppose. I suppose no one wants to listen to me rabbiting on about how unfair life is. It's first world problems. But yeah, it just all seemed to happen not in my favour. If the Z9 Mini was still in stock the day I was going to buy it, then obviously I would have got $100 off each. So I would have got $200 off the 2 machines. Plus, I wanted to buy their power unit. Russell says, I'm getting a few hours kip, mate. You can text and sleep at the same time. I'm impressed. Yeah, so I've pretty much paid the full price for these machines, and obviously I've paid full price in Bitcoin while Bitcoin was dropping as well. So I don't know. I'm sort of I'm the type of person, I don't like paying full price for things, even if unless it's food. If it's food, I'll just go into, and I would never query the bill or anything. I'll just pay it, whatever. But yeah, me and my friends seem to say this, that you know, it comes to food, we don't question it. But if it's anything else, like, I'm like, can't you do any money off that? Can't I get some discount? Can't you speak to your boss? You know, and that's just the way I am. And I do apologise if it sounds like I'm being a bit greedy, I suppose. But yeah, just, you know, when you know, if I'd bought these machines a day earlier, or even like 24 hours earlier, I would have got $200 off them. Now I'm having to pay that extra $200 just because this voucher ran out. But it's my fault. But anyway, there you go. So I've been looking into different websites and watching YouTube videos about people that obviously are either against Bitmain and ASIC miners, and talking about the comparison between GPUs. Obviously there seems to be a lot of love on YouTube for GPU mining, but what they were saying is that if everything was to stay as it is, a lot of the GPUs, their return on investment is likely to be around a year to a year and a half. But then obviously predicting where difficulty ratings and also the price of coins in a year to a year and a half are very difficult. Whereas when you buy an ASIC miner, the general consensus is that obviously they flood the market, it heightens the difficulty. Revolutionary said, I have bought 3 of the Z9 Minis and they are being delivered early September. Yeah, I bought 2 of them and they quoted September. Cortana says, sorry to hear about your buying experience, Glenn. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's not a major issue. But obviously, when you're talking about obviously doing this to make profits, already I've lost out on some profits, because you make the most profit when you're buying the product, not selling it. So yeah. Anyway, I've been looking at obviously GPU arguments to ASIC arguments, and it seems to be that ASIC miners, or these Bitmain machines, are profitable for a couple of months and then they start to die off, because obviously they flood the market and there's a lot of them about and people start switching them all on and stuff like that. So I'm going to be aiming to obviously mine a return on investment off one of these machines, and once I start to get a feeling that they're dropping significantly in daily profit payouts, I'll be looking to obviously sell the machines. Otherwise you end up with that machine, but then it doesn't mean I'm just coming straight out of the game. Obviously then I'll be looking at obviously Bitmain, seeing what machines they offer at that time, and that seems to be the game that everyone's playing at the moment. You buy an ASIC machine, it's profitable for a month, and then you sell it, and then obviously you buy the next machine, and obviously you're selling the machine on during its profitability period where they're very sought after. So therefore you're going to get the top end money for your machine, and you can use that top end money. You know, if you double the amount of money you've paid for it, you can then go on and buy, you know, instead of a Z9 Mini, you could put the money towards a big Z9 or whatever the new machine is then, the Z10 or the S10 or whatever. So yeah, that's my thoughts. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Do you think that's a good strategy? Do you think that's the way to play it? It doesn't seem like even though the Z9 Minis are out there in the wild, it doesn't seem like what to mine seems to be changing much. So I always use this as a go-to to see what's happening with the difficulty. I just look at how much obviously the profits are going down by. So I've put in here 40.8, which is what the Z9 advertises. I've put the power wattage up at 1255, but I was taking into account overclocking. But if we're basing it off what they advertise, it's more like something like that. It's showing here that the profitability daily is about $70. Now that did go up to about $80 the other day, and again I assume this is not because of the difficulty going up. This is because prices of coins have gone down. Every time Bitcoin goes down, everything else goes down. Obviously the amount of profit those coins that you're mining each day go down as well. So obviously this could go up and down, we don't know. So what I'm hoping is, fingers crossed, obviously I get these machines in September time, the difficulty goes up, but also the price of the coins go up by then. The good thing with obviously buying their machines now is I'm not continuously worrying about the price of Bitcoin today. I haven't really checked it at all, actually, to be fair, because I've got no money in Bitcoin now, so it doesn't interest me at all. The only thing that I will feel gutted about, and I said this to my friend, if Bitcoin goes up to 9k today or 9k tomorrow, I'll think, fuck, why didn't I buy them, wait 2 days, and I could have bought the machines then, and they would have cost me a lot less. So me and him have agreed to obviously buy 4 machines, and we've gone halves on it, so I've got to buy the other 2 machines. And if Bitcoin goes up in price while I'm obviously accumulating some money, then I'll feel even worse because it's going to cost me more money to get than Bitcoin from Coinbase probably. Revolutionary said, what I am planning to do is use the profits from my free Z9 Minis to buy more ASIC miners to build a farm. What's great for the Z9 Mini is that they use less than 300 watts. Yeah, the Z9 Minis are so popular. Some of the biggest arguments with ASIC miners is that they're loud, they're hot, obviously they're very energy, they draw a lot of energy from the wall, so obviously they cost a lot to run. These Z9 Minis are quieter, so they're quieter than most of the ASICs that are out there. They don't generate as much heat and they don't use that much power from the wall, so you know, that solves a lot of issues for people. So I wonder if they'll, you know, I wonder if Bitmain will release more of these mini versions of machines, which I think is quite a good thing, because I was thinking the other day, oh, if I have 4 Z9s as opposed to one big one, I can mine 4 different coins, as opposed to just mining a lot of one coin. Me personally, obviously I've said to you guys, I'm getting to the point now where I don't really care about any other coins other than Bitcoin, so I don't know if I'm going to convert my coins, whatever I mine, into Bitcoin every day sort of thing yet. Obviously I need to wait until I'm actually mining first to see where I stand with that. Or should I hold on to coins until I think they're going to pump up in price? That's a bit trickier to predict. But yeah, these are all thoughts that I'm having today, so I thought I'd just do a quick video actually to share my thoughts. I felt a bit bummed out about it today. I saw that Bitcoin started going up a bit in price, only slightly, and I started thinking, oh no, it's going to go up to like 8k, and I'll think, oh, why didn't I just wait one day and I should have bought it. I should have bought them the day before that, you know. Damn it. Here is a tip for you. I'm building a farm within a grow tent to control the heat issues. Other people doing this also. I've not heard of that. What's a grow tent? Not too sure about that. It is quite warm in this shed today, but then we are supposed to have a heat wave over the next week, and apparently that's the whole of Europe. Apparently, I'm going to Spain next week, and apparently Spain's going to be like really hot. Someone was saying 45 degrees, which if that was that in this country, God, I think we'd all kill over. But hopefully, obviously, by the time I'm receiving these machines, then the temperatures should drop anyway, and then obviously we're in for sort of, in the UK, we're generally quite a cold, windy, wet country anyway. So I had an electrician come out and have a look at the electrics in my shed because it did cut out the other day, and I said to him, look, I need it so it's like 100% on all the time, no issues. And we found a fault actually with an outside light, and obviously we had heavy rain and thunder the other day, so it can't be helped. But he sorted it out now anyway, so hopefully I won't have that issue again. But yeah, that's really it, guys, to be honest. I'd love to hear your thoughts on your Bitmain purchases. Have you ever bought something with Bitcoin and thought, oh, I wish I didn't buy that because the price of Bitcoin's gone up or down? It's nice when it's the other way around. When you buy something with Bitcoin and it drops in price, obviously you've got that product already, so it's already done, and you're like, oh yes, like, you know, I haven't got to worry about the drop. But when you do it the other way around, when you buy something with Bitcoin and it goes up in price, you think, oh fuck, I should have just held on to it and I could have bought 2 of that product the next day or whatever, you know, depending on how much it pumps. So I don't know, that's how I feel today. And obviously I thought I'd vlog it because I like to share all my thoughts with you guys. That's really it. I don't really know what else to say, really. So by the time September comes around, I should have delivered at the beginning of September a Z9 Big Daddy version and at least 2 or 3 Z9 minis. Hopefully that will be more like 4 or 5. I was talking to someone yesterday, I don't want to share their name in case they don't want me to, and we were talking about like still mining even when ASIC miners are unprofitable. So like, let's just say you're mining $5 worth of Bitcoin. This is just hypothetically, mining $5 worth of Bitcoin each day, but obviously it's costing you $5 in electricity. So then you think, well, what's the point? But electricity, it depends. I don't know. It depends how you want to do it, I suppose, because my electricity comes out the month after, and obviously it's interest free as such. So then essentially you're buying, instead of buying Bitcoin off Coinbase using a credit card, you're actually just using your electricity direct debit to then purchase Bitcoin. But then obviously it could go up in price and stuff like that. So I still like the thought of mining some coins, even if there's like low profitability. But then on the other hand, if it's too unprofitable, then you got to think, well, I'm better off just buying Bitcoin with my own money and not mining. So that is saying, obviously, I need to keep an eye on all the time, and I'm sure they're saying all you guys are keep an eye on. I've got a figure in my head. I've spent already 0.3 of a Bitcoin buying these ASIC miners, these Z9s. So that's a third of a Bitcoin. So then it got me thinking, well, how long is it going to take me to accumulate 0.3 of a Bitcoin? So obviously I've got, if I was to have 3 Z9s, so let's say we can overclock them at 15,000. I know some people have overclocked them more than that. We're talking about 45,000. So let's just put in here 45. The power wattage is going to be about 320 times 3, so that's going to be 980 watts. 14 cents, which is what I pay currently for electricity. I I'm going to be mining 0. I believe this is how it works. 0.01089 of a Bitcoin, which equivalates to $78 worth of profit. So that's going to take me, what's that, 10, 20, 30 days, so 1 whole month to accumulate that 0.3 Bitcoin back, which obviously is pretty good, I think. So in a month's time I would accumulate that Bitcoin back, and then anything after that is profit. So essentially, and this is all ifs and buts, by the end of September, beginning of October, I should, hopefully, fingers crossed, break even with these Z9s that I've bought in Bitcoin terms, which is all I'm looking at. I'm not looking at earning any sort of British pounds back for these machines. I just want the amount of Bitcoin that I had. The only thing that obviously will probably affect that is if Bitcoin has a massive bull run between now and October. Not saying it is, not financial advice. If it does, obviously I'm not going to accumulate that. I'm going to accumulate like 0. Probably 1 of a Bitcoin or something. Then obviously I'll be a bit gutted because I think, oh, I should have just held on to Bitcoin in the first place. But you have to try these things. You have to give them a shot when the opportunity is there. And even though I'm sitting here moaning about my experience, obviously, over the last 24 hours, it is really deep down, if I'm being positive, me being greedy. Because as it stands at the moment, these machines seem to be very profitable. So the fact that I'm trying to then get more money off it, and it's like what John in the group chat that we had the other night on the live video, the Discord group, he said, Glenn, these machines are still good value for money at $850. Obviously, I'm moaning that I can't get them for $750. Also, obviously, Bitcoin gone down in price, which again has hurt me. So it's a bit annoying, but the true test will be by October. So if all goes to plan, I should be doing a video like this to you guys in response to this video, saying, hey guys, I've accumulated 0.3 of a Bitcoin back. So I've actually broke even, which I'm really happy with. And Glenn, if you're watching this video back in 2 months' time, be happy with that. I assume what's really deep down is going to happen. Difficulty is going to go up. The price of Bitcoin may stay as it is. So I might be not broken even in Bitcoin terms at that point. It may take potentially 2/3 months. And then if that happens, then I'll be disappointed. And obviously you guys will be there to join me on that journey. So we shall see. It's like a live experiment going on. Unfortunately, it goes over a long period of time, though. It's not saying I can just answer today. So unfortunately, if you want to see that journey, click the subscribe button, follow me, and I'll be updating you guys with everything that happens with Bitmain, my ASIC miners, if I can overclock them or not. All of that, I'll be going through all of it over the next coming month now, because we're in the first week of August, so potentially they could be arriving on my door first week in September. So it's only 4 weeks away, but I can't wait to get in there and get them up and running and mining and actually start accumulating coin. That's when it's going to be the most exciting part, I think. But that's it from me, guys. Thanks for commenting. Revolution says we all have to play that game. That's right, we're all here, we're all in the same journey. I'd love to hear your thoughts about these Z9s versus GPUs. Do you think GPUs are worth it these days? I look at the profitability of them and they seem so low that I think you might as well just buy Bitcoin at that point. But then who knows, I could buy these Z9s and by the time they actually arrive on my doorstep, they might not be mining me hardly anything, and I think what a massive waste of time. Cortana says, do an ASIC miner setup video. I will. I'll be videoing every step of the way, even if no one wants to watch it. I want to look back and obviously be able to say, oh, that's what I did right, that's what I did wrong. So I'll be doing an unboxing video. I'll be showing the miner. We'll be playing about with it, settings, how to set it up, all that sort of stuff. We'll be doing that. So don't forget to give this video a like and click the subscribe button down below. See you later, guys. Bye.